Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today is the most anticipated video of the year, my 2021 Car Detailing Products Awards video, where I select my top 3 picks in each product category. And talking about categories, well, this year is one of the biggest because we have over 30 categories and over 90 products to select. This is the 5th year in a row that these Car Detailing Products Awards video is running on my channel, and this one is the biggest and greatest. The innovations and the advancements in technology in the past year have been absolutely awesome. Some brand new brands as well have come out with awesome products and new releases. So this is going to be an exciting one, and we're going to find out which brands and which products take the Pan TheOrganizer trophy for first place in each one of those categories. And also, will your top 3 products of the year make it into this list? You're going to have to stay tuned all the way until the end to find out. Also, let me know what your top 3 products of the year were by dropping a comment in the comment section under the video. And I followed you guys' feedback because I decided to do the categories in the order of which we do the detailing on a vehicle. So I'll start with the exterior, we'll move into the interior, and of course, don't worry, all the product winners, I'll drop the links to those products in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So let's dig right into it and start with product category number 1, the wheels and tires. A quick disclosure guys, this is not a sponsored video, so nobody paid for this video and no company or brand had an influence on my picks. Also, from the 3 picks that I'll be selecting, I'll be going through them quickly, but I'll be giving the reasons why the number 1 spot is number 1. So let's go ahead. First category, wheel and tire cleaners. So in 3rd place, the Turtle Wax wheel and tire cleaner. In 2nd spot, we have the Auto Fanatic wheel cleaning foam. By the way, for these products, the majority of them, I have individual reviews and application tutorials on my channel, so feel free to browse through the content and videos to find out. And in 1st place, for wheel and tire cleaner of the year, this is P&S Brake Buster Total Wheel Cleaner. So the reason why it won, first of all, it is inexpensive. It's good for wheels and tires, so you don't need a separate wheel cleaner and a separate tire cleaner. It also mimics an acid-based wheel cleaner, but it's not acidic, and it's very safe and pretty gentle on any wheel finish, but it removes the stubborn grease and grime. It cleans the tires super well and just leaves an overall fantastic finish. I also did a video recently on my channel where I compared different wheel and tire cleaners, and again, this one took first spot. So number 1 place, Brake Buster by P&S. Second product category, the best bug removers. So in 3rd spot, we have CarPro Bug Out. In 2nd place, we have Geon Bug and Grime, so a new product for 2021 for Geon. And the winner in 1st place, G-Technic W8 V2 Bug Remover. This one here works absolutely amazing. That's the reason why it won. So not only is the price good, but the performance to remove bug guts and to dissolve those bug guts prior to you washing your vehicle is absolutely amazing. You can use this on a ceramic coated vehicle as well. It's very powerful, but would not damage the ceramic coatings. You can use this on waxed vehicles and paint sealants as well, but don't forget you might want to add a bit of protection because bug removers are quite strong, but on ceramic coatings and graphene coatings, absolutely no worries. So 1st place goes to G-Technic W8 V2 Bug Remover. So now for the best snow foams. So that's part of the pre-wash stage. Before you do the contact wash, you're going to use a foam cannon and a snow foam to blanket your vehicle with a layer of thick and rich foam. So that adds lubrication on the surface and it prevents marring the surface when you're doing your contact wash. So in 3rd place, we have Adams Mega Foam. In 2nd place, a new entry. This is CarPro Lift. So this is a high pH snow foam. And in 1st place, Koch Chemie or Koch Chemie, depending on, well, how you want to pronounce it. Hopefully my German viewers think that I said this well. So this is a pH neutral, roughly pH 7.5, gentle snow foam, perfect for use on any waxes, paint sealants, especially ceramic coatings or graphene coatings. It not only smells amazing, but generates tons of foam, and it's just some high quality studs, some suds, not studs. So yeah, in 1st place, Koch Chemie or Koch Chemie GSF Gentle Snow Foam, the best snow foam of the year. Best car shampoos. So these are the shampoos that you're going to use in your wash bucket for the contact wash with your microfiber wash mitt or microfiber towels as you wish. So in third place, a new entry, Geon Restart Wash. This has an iron remover also built in. In second place, Adam's Car Shampoo, pH neutral car shampoo that you can also use in your foam cannon. And in first place, we have CarPro Reset. This is an intensive shampoo, so it's specifically formulated for use with graphene coatings and ceramic coatings. I wouldn't recommend it for use on waxes or paint sealants. Super effective. It helps to restore the hydrophobic properties when you have a lot of grime and road film that accumulates over time on your vehicle. You can use this in your bucket wash, but also as a pre-wash as a snow foam in your foam cannon. And the price is great. It smells awesome, and it's just one of those pure shampoos with no additives inside that just makes a great job. So first place for best shampoo of the year, CarPro Reset. The best rinseless washes. So a rinseless wash is an alternative washing method for those who don't have easy access to free-flowing water or just a garden hose or a pressure washer. So if you just have access to a bucket with a bit of water inside and you still want something that's pretty safe to wash a vehicle if you use the proper techniques, I have tutorials on that on my channel. A rinseless wash is a good alternative, but they're all not made the same, so that's why we have a top three. So in third place, we have OP Care Eco Wash. So that's the rinseless car wash from Owner's Pride. In second place, this is a classic and a staple in the industry. This is Optimum No Rinse, also called ONR. This is their brand new formulation that is supposed to give even more slickness when you're doing your rinseless wash. And in first place, new entry, McKee's 37 N914 Rinseless Wash. This one here just takes the cake. It's very, very close between ONR and McKee's. Personally, I love the price. These are highly concentrated. So, I mean, you typically will use only 0.5 ounces for every gallon of water. So a little goes a long way. But this one here for the scent, it's also apple scented. I think it takes the cake. A bit more lubrication compared to ONR. But as long as you use safe washing techniques with this, you should be fine. But this, so number one place for rinseless wash of the year, the McKee's 37 N914 Rinseless Wash. The best iron removers. So on your vehicle over time, the brake dust and industrial fallout, well, those iron particles, they dig deep into the clear coat and they'll eventually create rust spots, those tiny orange specks that you see, especially on light colored cars, but it's the same for any color car. Well, that has the tendency to rust because of the contact with water, oxygen, it starts the rusting process. So you want to remove those, and there are chemicals for that, and they're iron removers. So in third place for iron remover of the year, we have the Iron Buster by PNS. In second place, we have Geon Iron. So another staple, another classic. Geon is known for awesome ceramic coatings. And in first place, a classic in the industry, probably the one that started it all for iron removers. This is CarPro Iron X. They make some cherry scents and some lemon scents as well, but still it's very hard to find an iron remover that smells nice because of the active ingredient that's inside there. It usually has a tendency to smell a bit like rotten eggs, so don't be shocked. But yeah, number one spot for the performance, just because of the price. This here works super well, especially on ceramic coated cars. If you want to do some maintenance on graphene coated cars, that kind of stuff, just take care. If you have waxes or paint sealants, you might want to reapply a bit of protection afterwards. And this, by the way, the iron removers, most of them, like the ones here, are pH neutral. So don't worry, these are not like acidic or super high alkaline pH levels, right? These are still pH neutral, and it's safe for your clear coat, so no problems. But yeah, number one spot goes to CarPro Iron X. Best clay lubricants. So personally, I know a lot of people just like using a shampoo solution to use as a clay lube when they're doing the clay stage to remove any embedded contamination from the clear coat. But I personally prefer dedicated clay lubricants as they do offer better lubrication levels in my opinion. And for third place, we have CarPro Emo Lube. In second place, I don't have the original bottle because I buy in a gallon size, but it will be the Chemical Guys Clay Luber, this blue solution. And in first place, not only because of price, not only because you can dilute it up to 10:1 in water, but because of the awesome performance, this is Geon Clay Lube. So the clay lubricant of the year, number one spot, Geon Clay Lube. Best compounds and polishes. So compounds are the more abrasive type of polish, right? To remove the deeper scratches and swirls and heavy oxidation. And you usually follow that up with a polishing step to remove the lighter swirls, lighter scratches, increase depth and pop and gloss on the paint. And by the way, that's how you get the most gloss for your vehicle, is by doing paint correction. So you're leveling the paint, you're removing a bit of that faded, oxidized and scratched clear coat to expose a fresh new layer. You increase the gloss by a lot. That is the most meaningful way to have better gloss and saturation for color and clarity as well, is through machine polishing. And there are some that stood out. So tied for third place, they are very hard to separate because they are that good. So new entries, first we have CarPro Reflect. So this is a finishing polish. And we have Microcut by Kosh Chemie. I'm just going to say Kosh Chemie from now on because it's a lot easier, so please forgive me. So yeah, Microcut. These are two finishing polishes, which means that they increase gloss more because they have little or no cutting capabilities. They do have a bit of cut, as you see here on the scale, so it's a 3 on both scales, but it's mainly to finish, right? So you're jeweling that finish. In second spot, a classic on my channel for those of you who watch my full detailing videos, Sonax Perfect Finish. So another finishing polish, absolutely awesome. And in first place, because of its versatility, you use it as a cutting compound and also to polish. It can do 85% of the job. It is 3D1. And it made my video about the best compounds, polishes, and pads if you guys want to check that out. But the number one compounder polish, or in this case, it does a bit of both, is 3D1. So number one compounder polish for the year. Best paint preps. So when you're done polishing your vehicle, usually there are a bit of polishing oils left over and you want to remove those, especially before you apply a ceramic coating or a graphene coating, because you want to promote the best possible bond between the protection and the clear coat. So you want it to be free of any leftover residue or paint polishing oils. So in third place, we have the McKee's 37 Coating Prep Spray. In second spot, we have Geon Prep. Again, these are all companies that do awesome ceramic coatings, so obviously they know how to do proper paint preps. And in number one spot, another classic in the industry for paint preps, CarPro Eraser. I know a lot of people like to use their own IPA solutions that they'll mix up with distilled water and isopropyl alcohol in a bottle, but I prefer readily available, commercially made paint preps, and I try to match them with the product, right? So if you have a ceramic coating, let's say for CarPro, try and use the paint prep within the same company. So in this case, you would use CarPro Eraser. You just want to make sure that you have ultimate compatibility as far as everything goes. So number one spot, intensive oil and polish cleaner, is CarPro Eraser for the year. Best high-end waxes. So you're done prepping your paint, you polished it to perfection, you prepped it with an IPA or a paint prep, and now it's ready to be protected. So we're gonna first start with the high-end waxes. These are the over $100 waxes that just give ultimate pop and gloss. We're not looking at durability that much for waxes, right? Traditional Carnauba waxes only last about 2 to 3 months, but what we're looking is the ultimate showroom shine, that ultimate gloss. If you're going to a concours of elegance, for example, at Pebble Beach or something like that, you want to expose your vehicle in a museum or just stand out in a car show, car waxes are still the way to go, right? For Carnauba, they give that warmth and that awesome depth and gloss. So in third place, we have Infinity Wax by Kamikaze. So from Japan, this one here is infused with SiO2 and it says it has 46.3% of glass coating and 53.7% of Carnauba wax. So some pretty awesome tech. In second place, experts at creating paste waxes, Angel Wax Enigma. This one is also infused with ceramic technology or SiO2. And in first place, for many years in a row, this one here is the Obsessed Swiss wax. So it's the Obsessed luxury Carnauba show wax, but made by Swiss Wax, Swiss company, so made in Switzerland for Obsessed specifically. And as far as gloss, as far as depth, as far as richness and that warmth in the glow, I have yet to find something that surpasses this. It is very expensive. However, the result that it gives is absolutely insane. Don't expect a ton of durability. That's not what it's for. Again, it's for that showroom shine and to set your car apart if you have a special vehicle, a hypercar, a supercar, or just a collection where you want to add more depth, more gloss. This is the way to go. So first place, the Obsessed Luxury Show Car Wax made by Swiss Wax. Next, we have the best mid-range waxes. So waxes that still cost under 50 bucks, however, that will still give you an awesome result. So nice gloss, nice slickness, and nice hydrophobic properties as well. So that nice and tight round water beading and a bit of water sheeting as well to sheet the water off the vehicle. So in third place, we have the classic Colinite 845 insulator wax. So quick tip for this one, you might want to put it in a bit of hot water prior, so it's going to soften up, and because it is very goopy or very gelatinous in an aspect, so to make it easier, apply thin coats, heat it up a bit beforehand, and you should be good. In second place, a newcomer this year, this is Geon Wax. So they said waxing is not dead. The particularity of this is that you can apply it as a topper over existing ceramic coatings and graphene coatings. And what I found was absolutely amazing, beyond the gloss that is crazy with this, is the hydrophobic properties. It reacts exactly like a ceramic coating would do. I don't know how they do it. And it's kind of like a stick, also a speed stick or a deodorant if you want. So you roll this on to your applicator and boom, you're good to go. And in first place, because it created just an insane appearance on the scene, is the 75th anniversary turtle wax paste wax that is infused with 10 different blends of carnauba. It has ceramic and graphene. That's why they call it the ceramic graphene paste wax. Let me show you the label here in the front. So they're going to make the regular versions soon because it quickly sold out. This one was the 75th anniversary, signed by the two owners of the company, the Healy family, still in the same family for 75 years, by the way. I have a full tutorial and review on this on my channel, but the gloss, the slickness, the performance is absolutely insane. They promise up to 10 months of durability on this, but it's still too new to find out, so I still need long-term testing. But as far as price, the application is super easy, removal is easy, so we always say quick to apply and super easy to buff off. But the depth, the gloss that this gives, so number one spot, the Turtle Wax Ceramic Graphene Paste Wax, the number one mid-range wax for 2021. Best quick detailers or drying aids. So for that final touch, you're done washing your vehicle, you fully dried it, or maybe it's still wet. You want a drying aid to add lubrication on the surface if you're towel drying, or once you're done drying it with your leaf blower or car dryer, the paint is dry and you just want to add a bit more gloss, pop, and slickness to the paint, where you're going to use a quick detail spray. The definition has changed over the years because now a lot of them also offer a bit more protection than just a few days. So in third place, we have a classic by now. This is PNS Bead Maker. In second place, we have Tack System Shiny Wax. Let me show you that label here. So a newcomer by Tack System, Shiny Wax. And in first place, another newcomer this year. It's absolutely insane. So it has the same slickness and gloss levels approximately as PNS Beadmaker. I don't have any dusting issues where I live, but according to many of my viewers, this is one that alleviates the problem if you're looking for a quick detail spray or drying aid that will not attract dust. Extreme Solutions Topper, and you can use this on top of existing waxes, sealants, ceramic coatings, graphene coatings, you name it, pretty much all the exterior surfaces. Gloss, slickness, awesome price, awesome smell as well. So number one, quick detailer or QD or drying aid of the year, Extreme Solutions Topper. Best paint sealants. So for example, if you want something that has a bit more protection than your wax that lasts 2 to 3 months, well, you can up that to 4 to 6 months of protection with a paint sealant. What a lot of people like to do is to apply a base layer of paint sealant first for the durability, and then a top layer of a wax for added warmth and added gloss. So for the best paint sealants of the year, in third place, we have Envy Car Care Nova Jet. So this is from Australia. In second place, we have the Soft 99 Fuso Coat. So this is the brand new version. I made a review of this on my channel. They promise up to 12 months of protection with this. It is quite pricey compared to the previous version, which also lasts a bit longer in real world performance. But as far as my testing goes, you're still gonna get over 9 months of this, including if you're driving in crazy winters. So the durability is just nuts. The hydrophobic properties as well for Fuso Coat is insane if you like water beading and water sheeting. But the one that supersedes them all as far as paint sealants, so the number one paint sealant of the year, the Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine. This is the new formula with that yellow tab up top because they also added a bit of SiO2 or ceramic technology in there for the hydrophobic properties. But you get the gloss, you get the slickness. But why this one has been so popular is the price. It is one of the less expensive ones. It is readily available at your local auto parts store, and also the chemical resistance. So if that's important to you, this one we tested a lot of times. Many YouTubers on YouTube did a lot of chemical resistance tests, and this just outshines pretty much everything out there, especially for the price. It's a no-brainer. So paint sealant of the year goes to Turtle Wax Ice Seal and Shine. Best SiO2 spray sealants or silica spray sealants. So if you want something with a bit more hydrophobic properties and a bit more durability and chemical resistance compared to a traditional paint sealant, you're going to want one infused with SiO2 or ceramic technology. So all three of these, by the way, are currently in my 20 paint protection real world durability test. So I'm testing 20 different paint protectants on the same vehicle. It's a daily driven vehicle that is outside in the elements, and we're going to see how long each product lasts. So go ahead and check that out. There's been a few updates already on my channel, but all three of these are doing quite well. So in third place, Lithium Ceramic Slam. They promise 6 to 8 months of durability with this one. In second place, we have the last coat, but this is the new formula. This is version 2.0, so another great contender. They promise 4 to 6 months of protection, but you can outlast that in real world conditions with the last coat. And in first place, a newcomer on this channel is the Griot's Garage 3-in-1 ceramic wax. I think this one surprised a lot of people. So it is supposed to be more of a quick detail spray if you want, because they call it a 3-in-1 wax, but the durability is actually quite good. It outlasted quite a bit of other products that you'd be shocked with. So for a spray, yep, #1 SiO2 spray sealant of the year, the ceramic 3-in-1 wax by Griot's Garage. Best consumer grade ceramic coatings. So what differentiates a consumer grade from a pro grade coating? Typically, consumer grade coatings will give you roughly 1 to 2 years of protection on average. They're more affordable, they're a bit easier to apply compared to professional grade coatings, which can protect from 5, 6, 7 plus years. They have to be professionally applied by somebody that's accredited installer and authorized dealer for that coating. And some of them might need infrared curing lamps or more, just general experience to apply them, right? So for the consumer grade coatings, in third place, we have G-Technic CSL or Crystal Serum Light. In second place, a newcomer this year on the channel because of its awesome price, and you get crazy discount codes as well. Just check the links in the description of other videos that I've made with this, is Avalon King Armor Shield 9. So for those who are looking for the easiest to apply ceramic coating that is DIY, this is the easiest one to apply that I have ever done. The reason why it's second place and not tied for first place is because I'm still testing this long term. So it's been roughly, at the time of this video, almost a year that I've been testing this, and I still need more time, but so far so good. And in first place, we have a classic, the CarPro Seaquartz UK 3.0. This is the 5th year in a row, if memory serves me well, that it wins for best ceramic coating of the year in the consumer grade category. So up to 2 years of protection, insane hydrophobics, UV protection, gloss, slickness, easy to apply. Apply 2 coats of this, that's what I recommend, and that's what CarPro also recommends. So 1 hour between each coat, and also apply toppers on ceramic coatings from companies like CarPro, have their CarPro Gliss version 2.0, so you'd apply a layer of that, or CarPro SIC, one of their newer coatings, apply a topper on this. And G-Technic, for example, they have the Exo V4. If you want to apply it on there, it's going to help to reduce the amount of water spotting that you might get. That's the only Achilles heel of ceramic coatings in general. So #1 spot for ceramic coating consumer grade goes to CarPro Seaquartz UK 3.0. Best pro grade ceramic coatings. So these coatings all last 5+ years. So the durability is insane. The hydrophobic properties are next level. The gloss is ridiculous. And some of them you can purchase for limited times, or often you have to be an authorized installer. So again, I reviewed or had videos for all 3 of these on my channel, so check that out. In third place, a newcomer in the world. So it is Apex Surface Protection, the metal oxide coating. So Brian from Apex Detail collaborated with Arteshine from Singapore to produce this. This has the particularity to have metal oxide in it, so it helps to reduce the infrared beams that are coming on, or reduce the surface heat to hopefully get less water spotting. In second place, a 7-year pro grade coating, we have the Duraslick DS1500 Extreme coating. So as the name states, up to 7 years of protection. It is oleophobic and hydrophobic as well. So go check out the video if you're curious to know why. And in first place, it comes in two parts. So there's the base coat and the top coat or hardener. It is the Roar coatings. So this one here is the winner for best pro grade coating of the year because it has a ceramic base, so SiO2, but also has graphene and also has polysilazane. This is the coating that I picked to apply on my own brand new 2021 Porsche 911 Turbo S, and we did a full video on the coating application for that, so you might want to check that out. So number one spot for pro coating of the year goes to Roar Coatings. Best graphene coatings. So in the past 2 years now, there's been an evolution of ceramic coatings, and those are graphene coatings. What they do is they usually start with a ceramic base, so silicon dioxide or SiO2, and they add some graphene oxide to the coatings, and this is to hopefully help prevent water spotting by reducing surface temperatures. So that is the main claim by graphene coatings, but they're still highly efficient coatings. They're just as good as ceramic coatings, and time will tell if they last as long, but so far so good. So in third place, it is a tie because they're that close in performance. There's the Atoms Graphene Ceramic Coating and the Ethos Matrix Graphene Coating, so that's third spot. In second place, this is pro grade only, so not available to consumers, Nano Graphene Coating by Ardeshine in Singapore. I'm pretty sure, I think they make the SPS graphene coating, but don't quote me on that. But there are a lot of blenders that make coatings for different companies, and that makes sense, so high performance. And in first place, we have the Glassparency graphene coating. This was the first graphene coating that I tested on my channel when they first started coming out, and this is still one of the best ones. So first place for graphene coating of the year, Glassparency graphene coating. Next category is Best Coatings Light. I'm putting light in air quotes because these are usually ceramic coatings that are super easy to apply, so perfect for DIYers, and will give you roughly 6 to 12 months of protection. But the reason why they exist is, of course, to be very, very easy on application, so you don't have to worry about flashing times and curing times and high spots and that kind of stuff, because they're as easy as it gets. So if you want more durability compared to a wax or a paint sealant, but are not quite ready yet for a full-blown ceramic coating or a glass coating in those glass bottles, these are the ones to get. In third place, I don't have the bottle here with me because I finished it, but it is CarPro Light. So the claims is up to 6 months, but in reality, you're going to get upwards of 8 months of protection with CarPro Light. In second place, we have Geon Can Coat, another strong performer in my real-world durability test with 20 different paint protections. The hydrophobic properties are very good. This is an aerosol, so it is very easy to apply. I made a full application series for this, including how to prep from beginning to end. So check out that series on my channel. And in first place, from Tax System, this is Moonlight. I know this is a crowd favorite. So Tax System Moonlight in first spot. Another one that's doing amazingly well in my real world durability test. I'm expecting this to outperform 8, 9 plus months, probably pushing the 12 months of protection. It is liquid. It is so easy to apply. It almost feels like a light oil, but it flashes super fast. And when you buff off, it leaves no streaks, no residue, and you're getting tons of performance. So first place for the ceramic coatings light is Tax System Moonlight. Best spray-on rinse-off paint protection. So all three of these candidates here, well, there's 4 bottles, but I'll explain why, are infused with ceramic technology. So when you're done washing your vehicle, you rinsed it, while it's still wet, you can use these products to simply spray on the surface. You immediately rinse off with a high-pressure jet washer or your garden hose if you have a good enough pressure, and that's it. You protected your paint. It's going to become super hydrophobic. So you can use these as standalone paint protectants if you want to quickly protect your vehicle in just a matter of minutes, or you can use them as toppers over your existing ceramic coatings. So in third place, we have CarPro Hydro 2 Light. So the light version is the ready to use or RTU, so no dilutions needed. You use it straight out of the bottle. And the regular Hydro 2 is the concentrated formula should you want to make your own dilutions. In second place, there are 2 bottles because they're almost identical products. It is McKee's 37 Hydro Blue. So this one here, the first one, is Hydro Blue Pro, basically a more concentrated version compared to their regular Hydro Blue SiO2 coating. But once again, both use the same principle. You're spraying on, rinsing off, and you have protection. It is that easy. And in number one spot for the year for spray on and rinse off protection, we have G-On Wet Coat. So crazy hydrophobic properties. If you like super tight water beading, this is the one. I love to use this not only on paint, but also to add protection on wheels to make them easier to clean during maintenance washes and tend to accumulate less dirt, grime, and brake dust. You use this so you clean your wheels while you rinse them off when they're still wet. Spray on, rinse off, boom. You have up to 3 months of protection with this, and it is so easy to top off, and the price is also very good. So G-On Wet Coat, this is their most up-to-date formula, so the winner of the spray on and rinse off protection. The best graphene sprays. So you're not quite ready for a full-blown graphene coating or a ceramic coating, those in glass vials or glass bottles, so the multi-year paint protectants, but you still want more than 4 to 5 months of protection with regular sealants or 2 to 3 months with a wax. Well, again, you can use a spray-on protection, but these are graphene infused, or should I say graphene oxide for the majority of them. So in third place, we have a tie. So we have the 303 Graphene Nano Spray Coating, and we also have the Graphene Ceramic Coating by Adams. So this is the spray version. So those are tied for third place. In second place, a newcomer, the Ethos Resist, but this one here is the Graphene Hybrid Coating version. So Ethos has a Defy spray that people loved for slickness and gloss and use as a drying aid, quick detail spray, that kind of stuff. But this one here kicks that up a notch, and the Resist has a graphene infusion. And in first place, we have the Hybrid Solutions Pro Graphene Infused Flex Wax by Turtle Wax. So the number one for graphene spray, why? For many reasons. First of all, the price, very affordable. But second of all, it can be used many different ways. You can use this as a paint protectant on dry paint. You can use it on wet paint as well as a drying aid or a spray-on rinse-off protection. So once you apply the base layer foundation on a dry paint, the maintenance washes are very easy because you can use this as a spray-on rinse-off formula. You topped off your protection and you're good to go. Turtle Wax claims up to 12 months of protection with this, but I mean, technically it should last forever if you're just rejuvenating the protection every 2 to 3 months when you're done washing and rinsing your car while it's still wet. Spray on, rinse off, boom, you're good to go. The gloss, the slickness is insane, but again, tremendous value from the Turtle Wax brand, as we expect from there now. They did a crazy turnaround. They have UV protection in here. There's so much tech for that little price. So number one spot for graphene spray, the Flex Wax by Turtle Wax. The best glass cleaners. So no detail job is done before the glass has great clarity, that HD look that we all love, crispy and clean and free of any streaking. And you also want to make sure that you use an automotive glass cleaner that's free of any ammonia. So that's why it's safe on tinted windows. So in third spot, we have Angel Wax Vision. This one here, I am told that it might not be as safe on tinted windows because this is a very powerful one. So if you have a lot of smokers stuff, tobacco that is encrusted or heavy grime on the windows, you can use this, but just I don't recommend it for use on tinted glass. In second place, we have a new entry. We have CarPro Clarify. In number one spot, a classic that usually takes it home, we have Stoner Invisible Glass. This one here, not only is the price good, it's in an aerosol can, but you also can get the trigger sprayer version. They have different versions. It's ammonia free, safe on tinted glass, but I also like this not only for the automotive glass, but also for in the house. If you want to clean your chromes, your mirrors, your vanities, stuff like that you have in the house, and of course the glass, this is fantastic. So a number one spot for glass cleaner of the year is Invisible Glass by Stoner. The best glass coatings, so those are sealants specifically made for glass surfaces, so for your outer windows and more importantly your windshield to increase clarity and safety when you're driving in inclement weather. So for example, when it's raining, if you have thunder showers or thunderstorms and it's raining heavily on the protected glass, well, the water is going to be sheeting and beating off quickly as you're rolling at higher speeds, and you barely need to use any wiper blades to remove all that water. So they're very safe, and yeah, they just give those awesome hydrophobic properties. So in third place, a newcomer for 2021, we have G-On Quick View. This is an easy application, by the way, because when you unscrew the cap, it has this felt kind of applicator, and you simply rub it onto the glass. Follow the instructions. Of course, I have a video on this on my channel. In second place, we have Wolf's Chemicals Nano Glass Sealant. This is made in Europe. I think it's made in Romania, but don't quote me on this one. But it's made in Europe. And this one here, if you're sick and tired of having wiper judder with glass sealants, so the wiper's skipping right when you have protection on there, well, this is one that will not give any judder. So it doesn't last as long as some others. However, the performance is right there as far as, well, repellency of water and no wiper judder. In first place, this is a Pro version only, so you have to go see your local authorized installer, but is the Glassparency windshield kit. You can get the total glass kit for all your glass as well if you want, but this one here is specifically designed for one windshield. Hydrophobic properties are out of this world. They claim up to 3 years of durability if you maintain this properly, so check in with your authorized installer. But number one glass coating of the year, the Glassparency windshield kit. The best wheel coatings. So if you want to do the best protection for your wheels, well, you remove them. So you're going to do a wheels off treatment and protection, and you're going to apply a ceramic coating that's specifically designed for wheels, meaning higher resistance to that higher temperature environment due to the discs, the brakes, and all that crazy stuff. So in third place, we have Geon Rim, again, a specialist in ceramic coatings. In second place, we have the C5 Wheel Armor by G-Technic. And in first place, we have CarPro Deluxe, which you can also use on exterior plastic trim if you want to ceramic coat those. But Deluxe, not only, well, the price, it's priced pretty much appropriately according to the others as well, but the performance of this, so the durability, with all wheel coatings, you're looking roughly upwards of 6 months. This one you can push up to 12 months of protection. It is very easy to apply, does not leave any high spots or smearing, so the simplicity of it is also what made it take first place, but the performance. So very good hydrophobic properties, but especially the durability. So number one wheel coating of the year, we have CarPro Deluxe. The best tire dressings. So you're done detailing your vehicle, you washed it, you dried it, you added a wax, a sealant, or a coating spray or something like that, and then you're done with the glass. Well, usually the final step is to add a tire dressing. So I like water-based dressings the most because they give the best, well, balance of not too glossy or oily look, but also not a matte appearance. So just that nice sheen or that satin effect. And also they're very easy to clean and remove if you need to. And yeah, the durability is roughly 1 to 2 weeks, maybe a bit more for one of them here, but they're super easy to apply and they will not sling on your paint. So that's why I like them. So all three of these are fantastic, of course. In third place, a newcomer, Extreme Solutions Longevity. In second place, if you dilute it appropriately, I like diluting this 1-in-1 with water. So 50% distilled water and 50% of CarPro Pearl. So that perfect finish. You can use this on exterior plastics if you dilute it 3-to-1, 5-to-1 if you use it on interior plastics. So it's a great interior protectant. More on that in just a few minutes. And in number one spot, because of the cheap price, the awesome performance, the amazing look that it gives, one of my favorite looks for tire dressings. Another classic in the Pan TheOrganizer Detailing Products Awards video is Chemical Guys VRP for vinyl, rubber, and plastic, but I mainly use this as a tire dressing, and the look that it gives, it doesn't last very long, 1 to 2 weeks or a few washes, and that's pretty much it. But is the inexpensive price and the UV protection that is in, so it protects your rubber, but also the finish that it gives. So number one spot for best tire dressing, Chemical Guys VRP. Best all-purpose cleaners. So APCs, as we call them, as the name states, they're all-purpose cleaners. You can use them both inside and out for general cleaning purposes. So the third place that you can dilute 3-to-1 or 5-to-1, depending on your needs, is Optimum Power Clean. In second place, that you can dilute up to 20-to-1, depending on your needs once again, CarPro Multi-X. And in first place, family-operated business, and just one of the best as far as value is concerned, because you can get this in a gallon size, and you can dilute this again in many different ways. They have the instructions when you order the product on how you can dilute this, but both inside and out, just a great job overall. We have the multi-purpose cleaner called Extra Tough. So number one spot for the best all-purpose cleaner of the year goes to Extra Tough. The best trim coatings. So trim coatings, as the name states, are supposed to protect your exterior plastic trim against fading and oxidizing over time. So we all hate those chalky or white appearance black plastics that just fade over time, right? Due to oxidation and the exposure to the elements, especially the UV rays. So you can restore that with these products, but more importantly, you want to protect your trim coatings. So in third place, this is more a trim restore than a protectant, but it'll still last you a few months. Solution Finish. So this is a classic in the car detailing industry, very pro grade. In second place, not only is this good to restore and to protect, so it does both duties, this is Trim Protection by Apex Surface Protection. And in number one spot from a company that specializes in ceramic coatings, we have the C4 Permanent Trim Restore by G-Technic out of the UK. So number one spot for Trim Protectant of the Year, C4 by G-Technic. The best interior detailers. So these are sprays for light cleaning duty and maintenance of your interior, right? So you protected it and it starts to get dusty. There are a bit of smudges, especially on the infotainment screens. You want to lightly remove stuff like germs and bacteria, so light sanitation kind of stuff. You want to leave a nice fragrance or just a clean surface that is matte in appearance and has that OEM feel and just that crisp and clean feeling. This is what you use these for. So in third spot, we have the interior detailer. This has microband technology in it. This is from Adams Polishes. They have many different scents. My favorite one being the sweet almond scented one. In second place, a newcomer. This is Geon Interior Detailer. This is an alcohol-based interior detailer, so you don't have any protection in this one. The Adams, you do get UV protection. And in first place, because it does everything quite well, is the Inner Space by Lithium Products. So Inner Space, I did a battle, by the way, with my brother to find out which one was the best between the Adams and the Inner Space, and the Inner Space won that challenge. It is a bit more expensive than some others. However, it smells awesome. It's supposed to smell like juicy fruit bubblegum, but it's the performance. It gives you that ultimate OEM finish. So no greasy, no oily look. It gives you that crisp appearance. It does some light cleaning duties for you. It flashes off quickly. So no streaks, no runniness, just pure perfection. So number one spot for interior detailer, Lithium Inner Space. The best interior dressings. So if you cleaned your interior, say with an APC or all-purpose cleaner, and you want to add a bit of protection to protect against fading, cracking, the UV rays, so on and so forth, or you're going to apply an interior dressing. So in third place with UV protection, it has Silk Shine from Chemical Guys. In second place, a classic in the auto detailing world. It's good for interior and exterior plastics and rubber trim. It is 303 Protectant. And in first place, if you dilute it 5:1 for interior plastics, we have CarPro Pearl. So it has that awesome protection. It is very easy to apply. It is super inexpensive because you can dilute it for use on exterior plastics, interior plastics, for use on tires as a tire dressing. So it's very versatile. And that's why it took first place for the best interior protectant, CarPro Pearl. The best leather care. So your leather, especially modern automotive leather in the past 20 years, is clear coated. So you have a plastic transparent film of protection on top of your leather that goes to protect it against the UV rays fading and cracking, but you still want to protect your leather against fading, cracking, against dye transfer, against liquid spills, also against friction damage. So what you're going to be doing is applying a form of protection, right? So in third place, we have Leather 2.0 by CarPro. This is a new entry. So this is a bit different compared to their leather coating that was in a liquid form. This is more gelatinous. So it comes with a little pumper as well in the box. In second place, we have the Epic Leather Coat by Malco. So if you're a pro detailer or even a weekend warrior or an enthusiast, this is a great coating for your leather. And in first place, by the world-renowned experts for leather care, we have Color Lock. They have different kits. This one here is the new car kit. So it comes basically with a cleaner. So you can have the mild or strong cleaner. And you have the leather shield, which is the leather sealant, one application roughly every 3 months to maintain that. And again, this is going to protect against friction damage, against dye transfer, against liquid spills, makes maintenance a lot easier, and it's just going to protect your new leather for a long time. So this is for vehicles less than 3 years old. If you have a vehicle that is over 3 years, years, they have a different kit. You can look for Color Lock products on my channel. I also made a video with Color Lock experts on leather care, so we explain all of that good stuff. But number one spot for leather care, whoops, sorry about that. This is the joys of filming. So the best leather care products for 2021 goes to Color Lock. The best air fresheners. So we all like a nice smelling cabin or an interior in your vehicle, right? And what better to use than an air freshener? So in third place, we have pretty much anything that Yankee Candle does, especially for the car. So this one here is cherry scented. This is a vent clip, but they also have stuff that you can hang. They have different formats, so check it out. Another one that I like is the Coconut Bay, I think it's called. But yeah, Yankee Candle makes some awesome stuff. In second place, we have these CarPro thingies that you can hang regardless if it's from your mirror or from anywhere else in your car, but they have different scents as well. These ones are patchouli and almond, but yeah, so second place goes to these CarPro air fresheners. And in first place, once again, they're a bit harder to source or find, but for the scent, I mean, both of them are tied for first place. They're from the same company anyways, Angel Wax Eden and Angel Wax Bliss. So both of these smell amazing, woodsy and fruity at the same time. So perfect for any car, and regardless if you're a woman or a man, you're gonna see people are absolutely gonna love this. So first place for best air fresheners goes to Angel Wax. So guys, those were all my top 3 picks for each category, but I want to know which ones are your number ones. So what we're gonna do, I wanna know your thoughts. Drop your best 3 products, regardless of what product category, just your 3 favorite products of the year. Let me know, drop a comment in the comment section under the video. Also, I remind you, all the links to the products that won first place will be placed in the description under this video for you guys to check them out. If you enjoyed this, because this is one of the hardest videos to film, over 90 products in 30 categories, you have to show me your support by smashing the thumbs up button. Also, if you want to continue to learn more about car detailing, all the products, equipment, tips, tricks, and techniques, make sure you hit that subscribe button that's found under this video. And that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. This has been absolutely crazy, guys, and we'll see you again for sure for next videos. But also, the companies out there, if you're listening and you're watching, keep pushing innovation, keep surprising us customers of your products with some new stuff, with some better to use, easier to use, well priced as well. Just keep pushing those limits and boundaries and barriers to new heights, and we'll be looking to find out who will take first place in my 2022 Car Detailing Products Awards video. So guys, thanks for being there, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.